I will immediately, anytime I'm required to do anything like this, I turn into a giggle fest. So I apologize to everyone for my lack of professionalism when it comes to this. I get so uncomfortable, I just start laughing.
Yeah, me too. Welcome to Movie Phones Unscripted. I'm Henry Cavill, and this is Amy Adams, and we're here to talk about Man of Steel. We'll answer some questions that you sent in, and some that are unscripted. I will start. Did your guest role in Smallville inspire you to play Lois Lane?
No. I enjoyed, I was interested in Smallville because I loved the sort of Superman canon and really wanted to be a part of it. And at that point I hadn't auditioned for any Lois Lanes, but the character I play in Smallville, I don't know if you've seen it, Henry, you would enjoy it. It's this girl who's quite heavy and then makes kryptonite-laden smoothies and loses a lot of weight and then has to fat suck people.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like a fat sucking vampire.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds intense.
It's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
If you could inherit one of Superman's abilities for a day in real life, which one would it be?
I think there'd be nothing better than knowing what it's like to fly.
Yeah.
Just that sensation of being in complete control of it, not jumping on a plane and just going, okay, cool, well, it's out of my hands now.
Exactly.
Actually enjoying that, and it's got to be a serious rush. It's like a bungee jump, but for as long as you want it.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Lois Lane has inherited Superman's powers on several occasions. What are your thoughts on portraying Lois Lane with Superman's powers, and what would you want her superheroine name to be?
Wow, that would be fun.
It would
Play
be fun.
Lois. Well, I don't know I don't know that she would be as responsible with the powers.
Wait, do you think it'd be like a megalomania thing?
Hopefully not. I don't think so. But
No.
depends
but
on.
to be given that much power so
yeah, to
quickly.
be given that much power. I want to see where. I'm more interested now. I want to look up those comics in which
Yeah.
she had the powers. But what would I want my superheroine name to be? I hadn't given it any thought. I know I'm just like, it's a lame answer. Just like
Well, it's a tough question.
like awesome babe or something.
Awesome
like,
babe, super awesome babe.
Super awesome babe.
Well, there we go.
They-
Mustafa.
Oh, an unscripted question to Henry. How much are you going to make fun of me for that answer? No. When you put on the suit, had you ever imagined yourself in the suit before playing Superman?
When you're going through the suit building process, and when I got the job, I was, trying to envisage it, but it wasn't until I put the suit on that I realized how special it was, and
Yeah.
that my imagination could not have possibly captured it.
I used to pretend to be Superman.
Oh yeah,
I did.
interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting sort of psychological insight.
Yeah, there you go. There's been some debate over how Superman is able to shave. How do you think he shaves?
I'm a big believer in a lot of things should stay a mystery.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to Superman. There's some things
Yeah.
we'll just never learn. Like, where is the Fortress of Solitude? How does he shave?
Gotcha.
There is a great website, to my understanding, howdoessheshave.com, where all these questions are debated and answered.
I didn't know anything about this. I asked Zach, I'm like, what's going on with the
Yeah,
shaving?
what's
Like,
going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, there could be a multitude of ways.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
They haven't fully been explored yet.
Maybe he waxes.
Maybe.
Maybe he waxes, maybe he doesn't shave.
Yeah,
Does that
maybe
blow
just
the whole
falls
thing?
out.
It just
Yeah.
grows to a certain, like a shark's tooth.
Yeah.
Just how uncomfortable was it to wear such a tight-fitting Superman suit?
Pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like a fly, it's all in one, and sort of you have to balance what you drink throughout the day. And as I got bigger as well, towards the end of the movie, it sort of became more and more uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
sort of the pressure I was more vacuum packed.
Did you ever rip a seam?
oh.
Wait, I'll save that for my unscripted. Wait, I have a question.
Edit that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was uncomfortable, but because it was Superman suit,
Yeah.
that kind of outweighed everything else.
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't
never
like,
complained.
it's because I was wearing a Superman suit.
I know, but I
It's-
remember days like in the heat, your hands would swell and like the sweat would be dripping out, and not a word, just sort of, I should probably get a napkin for that. Like you were just so composed.
It's work.
I know, but you still-
And thank you, thank you.
I've worked with other actors who would not have behaved so graciously, and you.
Well,
were
maybe they had
wonderful.
other stuff going on. You never know. I'm going to give them
You're
the
so
benefit
sweet.
of the
See,
doubt. But
he's
yeah.
a wonderful guy. Michael Shannon can be pretty scary in some of his roles. Was there ever a moment when he genuinely freaked you out on set?
Yes, very, very scary. But because of who Michael is, he's actually a really gentle, soft, lovely guy
Yeah.
with a wonderfully dry sense of humor. That there was no moments where I thought, he's actually freaking me out. And when I watched the movie, there were some bits in it which I wasn't there for,
Yeah.
which freaked me out when I saw the
Yeah,
movie.
for sure.
And so, yes, incredibly scary, but knowing the guy and having those kind of scenes with him and always being like two characters going head to head as opposed to one being intimidated or the other.
Exactly.
yeah, I didn't get the sort of freaked out moment.
I keep answering your questions. I'm like, you know what I was scared
Yeah, well,
of?
I was freaked out.
I was when I had to play that prank on him. Zach asked me to prank him. Do you remember? Like, I had to go hug him. I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
that.
had to hug him, and I was afraid. I was like, is he going to think that's funny? And he did. So,
Okay.
Anyway, now I've answered your question
Yeah, cool.
as
Okay.
well.
What is your real life kryptonite?
Nachos. I mean, if you're looking for an answer like that,
Yeah.
like the thing, if it shows up, it's a real weakness. Like no
Right.
matter what event I have or what I'm trying, whatever shape I'm trying to achieve,
Right.
if you put any sort of guacamole, chips, cheese, any combination of that, it
Nachos
goes
will
poorly.
dominate the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
I hear you.
gonna go with
I
that.
hear you. Nachos fan myself.
Yeah.
An
Another one.
unscripted question. Being a mum, it must be incredibly hard to juggle working on such a long job and also having family. Could you give any advice to other actors out there who may be going through the same thing, maybe new mums or something, and going on to very busy jobs?
Yeah, this one was hard for me. It was the first time I was going to be away from her for an extended period of time. I would come up because my schedule was really sporadic, so I
Right.
was back and forth a lot. And the first bit of it, I was finding myself being really sad and kind of depressed at being
Yeah.
away from her. And then I sort of thought, okay, if I'm going to be away from her, I should really work on enriching myself. So I actually did a lot of reading, and I
cool.
did a lot of exercise and a lot of self-work.
Yeah.
And kind of made myself a better mother through the process of being away, as
Nice.
opposed to just harassing myself with guilty feelings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you ever dress up as a superhero comic book character for Halloween?
No, not for Halloween. I did tell you, I used to put my blanket, there was a hole in my baby blanket, and I'd put it over my head and run around and pretend I was Superman.
Oh, cool. So
I did
not
like
for
that.
Halloween, but
But no, not for Halloween. Halloween, I was like...
just in everyday life.
Just
dress
in
up as
everyday life.
Superman.
I
Yeah.
liked underoos. They were
Okay.
something that were growing up.
Nice.
Little Wonder Woman underoos, little secret under your
Yeah.
clothes, yeah.
Oh, so many jokes.
I have
so
them
little
on
time.
now.
Yeah.
That's your unscripted question to me. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Got it.
Okay, give us a review of Man of Steel in 6 seconds. I'll time you. 1,000. Oh, I better do it silently.
No, it's okay.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Epic.
Yeah. At the end of it, I don't know if you found, I was like, kind of like, I had an adrenaline rush.
When I finished watching the movie for the first time, everyone was like, so what do you think? What do you think? And I literally just had to stop and say, I'm not even ready to process it yet.
Yeah,
I'm not ready to talk about it.
It must be so surreal for you because it's such.
Yeah, but just the movie itself.
Yeah.
And I got to watch it more and more and see it more of a story, and it's just one of those genuinely special stories.
Yeah.
And it had a profound effect on me, not just because I was in it, but because of what the story was. And
Yeah,
there's so
absolutely.
much heartfelt. I mean, I almost cried 3 times in the first
I
half
know,
hour.
I know. Well, thank you, Henry, and thanks to Movie Phone for having us, and thanks to all of you for sending in your questions. And please come see our movie, Man of Steel. Bye.